Hey bourbon fans, I'm Tim, the Suburban Dad, helping dads find great bourbon. Oh, what's that stain on my shirt, you ask? Oh, that's from where my son wiped his face on me today. We're doing another Booker's Face Off. Today, the other contender is going to be Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Batch A123. And just like last time, Booker's first batch from last year, Ronnie's batch. Had to think about that for a second. 2022-01. Now, will it beat Booker's? Let's get to it. It is so good having you here today. I really appreciate you watching. Hit subscribe, hit like, we'll be good to go. So today we've got Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A123. Doing a blind tasting. Again, no bias involved here. Booker's Ronnie's Batch 2022-01. Quick bottle stats. Elijah Craig, 125.6 proof, 12 years old. MSRP is about 65 bucks. Got this one for 70 bucks. You can check out my review video for this one here. It's quite tasty. Booker's, I'll run through it again real quick. 124.3 proof, 6 years, 11 months, and 22 days old. And MSRP is around 90-ish plus dollars. 90 on the conservative side, really. Let's get right into it. Got a blind tasting. Color-wise, okay, so this time there is actually a little difference here. Pour B, again, I just threw these bottles on here. I don't know which one of these is which. Pour B is more dark and rich looking. Pour A is a lot more light honey colored. This is more rich amber looking. Now on the nose, pour A. Okay, a little nose tingly on this one, so in other words, a little hot on the nose. Caramel and butterscotch on the nose. Not much in the way of fruit, really. A little bit of oak in there, maybe a tiny bit of baking spice. Proof is pretty evident. It smells hot. So it's got some alcohol burn to it. Okay, let's go ahead and have a sip. Okay, so right away, it is a little on the hot side. Fairly enjoyable though. Let's have another sip follow. Caramel, oak, a little bit of spice. Definitely a strong oak presence to it. More on the back end. Finish is medium. A little bit of warming there. Pretty good. Pretty good to start. That one is good. I must say, I'm enjoying it. Those are the main tasting notes. Caramel, oak, spice, like baking spice. I think there's something else in the palate, but I'm having a hard time picking it out. I'm gonna let it be for the moment. Pour B. This was the darker looking of the two, just visually on the nose. Ooh, okay, so a much nicer nose. A lot more mellow, doesn't give that burn sensation like Pour A. Nothing too exotic here either, just good old-fashioned caramel. A little bit more spice on this one. A little bit of oak. This one smells more spicy compared to A. So let's have a taste. Okay. Fairly mellow on the tongue as well. Let's see. This one is coming off as having more fruit on the palate to me. Like jam? Strawberry, or yeah, maybe strawberry jam. A little bit of vanilla in there as well. Almost like strawberries and cream in a way. That's quite tasty. Caramel, cream, strawberries. Yeah, I mean 24.3 and 25.6, those are both well into the barrel proof range. Unlike last time, Knob Creek Single Barrel Select is not truly barrel proof. Both of these are barrel proof. Not diluted down at all. Okay, so this one, more gentle on the nose, more easy to sip on the palate. Finish is about the same, maybe just a tad longer on this one compared to A. But not that real luxurious, warming finish. Definitely longer than A, but not earth-shattering. So far, I'm liking pour B a little bit more from the drinkability and just overall pleasant experience. Now let's go ahead and add a drop of water to each of these and let it open things up a little bit. Back to pour A. After a drop of water, mellows out the nose for sure. More vanilla comes out, some baking spice. Still the oak is there for sure. Let's have a taste. So yeah, the water definitely helps mellow it out. Again, just a little drop of water. I know this is a tiny bit left, but a little drop of water is all you need to really open things up in a bourbon. So don't go crazy. You know, this still, I'm gonna call it right now, I really think that A is Booker's. It has that aftertaste that's a little funky, almost root beerish, like oaky root beer type situation. Can't say that I love that. Overall, a good pour, good bourbon. And who knows, I might be totally wrong. This could be Elijah Craig. I think it's Booker's. Enjoyable pour, not amazing, knock your socks off, but really good. All right, back to B on the nose after some water. Oh my goodness, that is a nice aroma coming off there. It's truly rich caramel fruit, like I was saying before with that strawberry jam note. Oh my goodness, it's like candy coming off there. Ah, ha. I could, I'm not a candle guy, but I'd light a candle that smelled like this. Holy cow. Let's taste this bad boy. That's quite nice. That's lovely. Caramel and dark fruit. That is my sweet spot right there. I'm telling you, when you add water, that can really change the outcome. This was good before. This is excellent. Excellent with some water. And just at the tail end, a little bit of graham cracker, almost like the s'more without the chocolate. So melted marshmallow and graham cracker on the end. Nice, decent finish. Pour B is my winner for tonight. For sure. That was so good, especially after a little bit of water. Pour A was decent. It just couldn't keep up with pour B. I think pour A is Booker's and I think B is Elijah Craig. Let's see. We are finding out together, folks. Let's see here. Pour A, Booker's, and pour B, the winner, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. That's 2 blind tastings in a row that I've guessed correctly. And yes, maybe my palate is just being trained now to identify Booker's, but you know what? I take it as a win. And for a second time in a row, Booker's lost. So, it's really getting hard to justify spending an extra $20 in this case for this Booker's is almost half the age of Elijah Craig. Now, age isn't the end all be all to determine if it's going to be a good bourbon or not. But if you're spending $70 on a 12-year-old bourbon versus $90 on a we'll say 7-year-old bourbon because it's just a few days shy. 7-year-old bourbon for $90. And this one wins in blind taste? Easy choice to me. Sorry, Booker's. I've enjoyed you so much, but it might be time to see other people. Elijah Craig, Barrel Proof, winner for tonight. This has been fun. Stay tuned for the next episode of Will It Beat Booker's? I'm still going to give Booker's another chance and see if it can hold its own yet. What do you think? Have you tried Booker's and Elijah Craig Barrel Proof? Have you tried either one separately or together? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Don't be afraid to open that bottle. Drink your bourbon. Do some blind tastings. They're fun. It gives you some insight without your intellectual brain getting in the way. And until next time.